chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And here's the return now from midfield. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Griffin. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Willing to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point is missed. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10 now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Volunteers are on the move here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. The spin move. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, it's Siegel. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into the...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
27.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff and tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Siegel. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The sack on first down. It's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get... They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Chris.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 during the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Handoff to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Extending the play now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. The shotgun running play call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. And off in a single back formation.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sideline. It's Griffin. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.